Shalom. First and foremost, honor give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rakahakodas, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who ruled well and taught me this truth. Peace, blessings, salutations, and mercies to the elect and the one-third remnant out there listening during this word with all faith and sincerity scattered amongst the nations and the four corners of the earth. To you I say Shalom, Lord willing. This video is edifying. It's going to be sent around the clip that's on the screen of this humanoid robot equipped with AI, of course. And, they're going to market these devices. And they're going to be very popular and it's going to transform your way of living. Okay. And this is their attempt to condition you for the future to where not only will robots be a part of your day-to-day life, but you will have RFID microchip implanted in you to where you will be on the grid, pretty much. Be able to program your robot directly, Maybe it communicates with you, or maybe it knows what you want because you have this device stored in you. So, who knows? The possibilities of this, are endless. Okay. So, and one thing for sure, in different parts of the world, these are already a thing. In the Asian markets, they've already been used in certain jobs, okay? To where, they're going to take over a lot of different parts of the job market as well. All right, because why would they pay you for your labor if they could get free labor out of a humanoid robot? Just food for thought. Okay. There's a reason why they're going to push this so hard. Okay. And these robots are not just going to, be helpers, right? But some are going to have different programs, like to be detainers, okay, to police, all right, to govern, okay? While the world thinks that these devices are for their benefit, it's really just to trap you. This is 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. Least Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, right? We're not ignorant of what he is doing and what he's trying to do. Okay, we've been telling you for years, starting off with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, where this was going. Okay? And now we're here. Okay, we real deep in. Little do you know it, contrary to popular belief. Okay? And a lot of people are going to be fooled by this, man. A lot of people already are. Okay? Depending on AI and, utilizing it to the point where they're dependent on it. But that's the goal. That's what they want you to do. You start to depend on it, because then you'll forget the things that you used to do, right? You ain't did them or thought about them in so long because it's been done by, a synthetic being, all right? So it's further entrapping you, okay? He's selling you prison through convenience. And a lot of people are going to buy it, man. Okay, this is Psalms 21 and 11. For they intend evil against thee. They imagined a mischievous device which they are not able to perform, right? And that mischievous device is that RFID microchip, okay? But they're not gonna be able to get all the way, through with it. The world will not be subjected to them through this device because the Lord is going to intervene. Okay, scripture said pretty much when he's feeling his belly, then, he shall vomit it all up. Okay, so the tables are going to turn. The closer we get to this point in time, the more he pushes this agenda and fulfills his or this prophecy, the closer we are to the tables turning and us receiving salvation. Okay, so we hoping he pushed this thing out. And you other camps out there who advocated so harshly against this fact, y'all gonna be looking real stupid. Okay? What's your defense gonna be? You can't say you didn't know. Okay, because the apostles and elders of Great Millstone gave it to you. The prophets of Yahweh Shemel Shai gave it to you. Right? Our brothers make videos on, this daily. Okay? It's the easiest thing to go into. This is Psalms 140:8. Grant not, O Yahweh Shemel Shai, the desires of the wicked. Further not his device, lest they shall exalt themselves. Right? Because with this device, he's using it to pretty much create a new God. His imaginations with the things that he present are far beyond what you think. Okay, scripture say, a naughty man winketh with his eyes and talketh with his fingers, and that's what he does. His symbology. Okay, talking in code. Right, because there is a plot against the world at this point. This man has the world hostage. And the earth, and the people in it are about to, wake up to that fact, all right, that the self-proclaimed white man is the devil, and, he's destroying everything, all right? But it's going to take great violence for that to happen first, okay? So prepare, because when people start losing their job and they lose the ability to provide, and they start seeing these humanoid robots, and they start seeing these data centers, springing up out of nowhere, but yet their utility cost is more expensive, even though they got this huge ass, data center out here. They pushing all this water to, people are going to get upset. People are going to get upset, okay? And that sedition and martial law, all these things are going to happen. This is going to destroy the economy. Him replacing these workers with autonomous beings or with autonomous robots is going to be, a major shock. Okay. It's not going to be a soft landing, man. This is Revelations 13:15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed, right? So if you're not down with this whole thing, you're not, you're not wanted pretty much. You're not part of the new world, okay? Because you ain't down. How they know if you down, right? It ain't because they gonna make you commit a sin every single day to participate and to prove your loyalty. No, you gonna have a device implanted in you that you're gonna have to have at all times, right? So you can participate in day-to-day life And these robots are going to be part of keeping that, man. They're going to be able to identify you if you don't have a chip. Okay? Because if you did, they'd be able to communicate with your chip. So these things are just like mini surveillance systems that they're selling to you. Under the guise of convenience and shit, but really they just there to spy on you. Okay? So it's about to get real bugged out. All right. And if you're not down with it, Esau is gonna, he's gonna lay you down. All right. So we're coming to interesting times. The more technology progresses and the more they're releasing, the more it's getting harder and harder to deny that the men of Great Millstone were white, man. So thank you for all praise and glory to Yahweh Shema Shabbat Shem Bakakudas Wabba Ball and DTA DTN.